Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're here from home, Phoenix, Arizona. Pete, we did it. The Beewolves made the 2022 finals.
Yes, they have, and they did it in nail-biter fashion, having to go 3 games against the Gold Coast.
Oh my gosh, yeah, what a treat here for the home fans. They got knocked out of the playoffs in the second round the last 2 years in a row. It's not going to happen again this year. They've done it, my friend.
Yes, they have, and they've got to square off now against the Honolulu Burners here, who are a good hitting team, a good power hitting team. So this is going to be a tight one. It's Beewolf pitching against Burner offense.
It is, yeah. Actually, got to take a look at the detailed bracket real quick. Here's what the finals look like. The Burners got here. They had a great record. They were ranked third in their conference, as you can see there, and they lost their first game to the Outlaws, and since then they've won them all. So. They lost 2-0 that first game, then they won the next one 2-1, then they won 14-2. Then they came on and played the Freebooters, who beat the Platypi. They beat the Freebooters 4-2 and 2-1, swept them out, the hottest team in the league.
Yeah. The Freebooters were locked in basically from the middle of the season on. So maybe they softened up a little bit. I don't know, but yeah, the Burners were able to dispatch them rather quickly.
Yeah, that's one thing actually we could worry about a little bit. When you look at the season, let's see, if we go to the detail bracket again. Okay, regular season, that was our most lopsided loss of the year. Game number 6, we played in Honolulu at Shaka Sports Church. They beat us 11-0. Yeah,
and it was Bevis Ortiz against Melody Mood. So tonight we're going to see Leonard Lara, which I believe is their number 1 pitcher. And they took it to us. Ortiz has a lot to prove tonight.
Actually, I thought Lara was their 3rd string. Hold on a second. Let's see if I go down to the Burners here.
Do you doubt me, Thomas?
We got Kent Jacobson. Lara is 3rd.
Is he? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Moods is their 4th.
Although when you look at his stats in the playoffs, Lara's they got him slated at number 2 on the playoff roster.
Oh, wow.
He's 1-0 in the playoffs with a 1 ERA. He's only given up 1 run.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Pitched all 9 innings, gave up 5 hits, and tallied 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, that's another thing we're looking at here. I know after the last game, the Beewolves coaching team got together and put a flag on a couple players there. You're looking at Villa Dorsey and Pitt Jeterson both have batting averages in the playoffs in the 400s. Julian McCormick also in the 300s. With their RBIs, you got 5, 5, and 4. I think one of the strategies for the Beewolves is if they can clamp down on Dorsey, McCormick, Jeterson, they got a chance.
I agree. And when you look at the breakdown on there's Villa Dorsey. He's locked in, playing third base, hitting .435. He's got the best batting average, I believe, on the Burner team in the playoffs.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll tell you about the last game that got us here, because that's kind of important. So the thing started off, that was the last game for the Gold Coats. Things started off in the top of the 4th. Billy LeBoint comes up, and he's going to hit one in the left field with 1 out and get an RBI. The very next batter, Eliza Peck, comes up, and she's gonna hit one into left center field here in the top of the 4th again with still 1 out, and driving the 2nd run in 2 hits. And quickly, the Beewolves are out 2-0. Finally, then in the bottom of the 5th, the Gold Coats get back. Nielsen comes up here, hits one in the right center field. It's an RBI as the runner comes all the way around from first. It was a deep one hit. And, again, we're thinking, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Until the bottom of the 7th, we only have a 1-run lead. Sturdy Woodman comes up, and he cracks this one to the center field. It's going to be caught, but it's a sac fly. And the runner's going to get in and make it 3-1. And then finally, to end the game off bottom of the ninth, Nielsen versus Barajas. It's a ground out to Dexter's, who barehands it, throws it to first. And the Beewolves close out the game in grand fashion, finally getting past that second round of the playoffs, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Conference champions for the first time. Again, they've had the bridesmaid syndrome. They've been bridesmaids the last 2 years in a row, so it's nice to get over the hump and finally get into the finals. They only have one more hurdle in front of them, and that's the Burners.
It is. It all starts out here tonight. Finals game 1, league championship, game 1 of 3. It is the Burners, the contact specialists, against the Beewolf rotation aces. The Burners are going to be throwing their starting pitcher on the mound. 1 second here. Let me just take just a little bit of an adjustment here. There we go. Sorry, I just adjusted the levels a little bit. Burners are going to put their, like I said, their third string starter on Leonard Lara, known mostly for his accuracy, but just behind that on his velocity. He also has some junk. He's 1-0, like Pete mentioned, in the playoffs. He's got a 1.00 ERA and a 0.56 whip. Great for this late in the playoffs. Yeah,
and then again, the Burners not typically being known for their pitching. If they get that contact going, and then they got somebody who can keep the Beewolves off the bases, boy, they're going to be tough to beat. Notable players, as Tommy pointed out, Julian McCormick at first base. He's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate. He's got better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .316 with 2 home runs. You got the locked-in Via Dorsey at third base. Again, I think he's got the best batting average on the Burners. He's got less than average power, but he's got very good contact and very good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .435 with 1 home run. And then Albright out in right field with good power, about a little bit less than average, or about average contact at home plate, but he's got good speed on the base paths as well, but he's only hitting .278 in the playoffs.
They're going to be starting against Bevis Ortiz, who in the regular season is someone you wouldn't want to see in the playoffs. He has no record. He's the right-hander who's known mostly for his junk, but he also has good velocity and accuracy. His ERA is a 4.26. That's not as good as it was in the regular season, I don't think. So he's going to look to whittle that down. He's getting some time in the finals, so he really wants to show what he's got here. He's got a 1.11 whip, and he's looking for his first and only one, the one that counts the most.
Yeah, and he's also looking for a little redemption. Like we pointed out, in the 6th game of the season, the Burners really kind of took it to Bevis Ortiz. So he's looking to get a little retribution here. Backing him up is the on-fire Hanley Dexterra, the superstar shortstop, who's better than average power. Very good contact at home plate. Very good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .583 in the playoffs with 3 home runs. That's got to be the best batting average in the playoffs currently. Yeah. Right next to him, Sturdy Woodman, the locked-in first baseman. He's got better than average power. He's got good contact at home plate. He's got less than average speed, though, on the base paths, but he's hitting .444. No home runs so far this playoffs. And then Hammer Longballo, who's been a huge contribution to the Beewolf team since coming over here. He's been playing lights out. Hammer Longballo, the left fielder, he's got good power. He's got better than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths. He's also hitting .400 with 2 home runs. So again, those Beewolves right now offensively are playing very well.
Oh yeah, I mean the lowest of those notable players' batting averages is .400.
Yeah.
And I think this last game was like the first time Longballo didn't even make the stars of the game. So he's going to look to step up in these finals again. He got dumped by the Sirloins. He wants one more championship before he ends his career.
I think you're right. I think there's 2 guys on this team who would like to walk out of here with the championship. I think it might make some decisions easier for them in the offseason, but Hammer Longballo and Billy LeBlanc are getting to that point where, boy, this would be nice to have this win under their belt and be able to at least say they held the trophy high once before they hung them up, you know?
Yes, sir. Get the lineup for the assistant coach looking like this. Things are going to start off with Hanley Dexter's playing shortstop and batting first. He is on fire. So we'll look to see a lot from Hanley. Billy LeBlanc's going to be out in right field. He'll bat second. Batting third is going to be Sturdy Woodman, the locked-in first baseman. Right behind him in center field, Hammer Longballo. He's going to play center field today for a Magic Moore who's slumping. So basically, Hammer could fill in anywhere in the outfield, and we won't have to ever field a tense fielder. Buster Biggs is going to play left field today and bat fifth. Batting sixth, Freddie Knox at second base. At third base, Bertha Banks batting seventh. We got Eliza Peck at catcher, but she's not quite 100%. Should we go Steve Monstour?
Yeah, sure. We can go Steve Monstour. I don't know how fast the burners are. I know they are contact specialists, but we'll give Steve Monstour the start in the first one.
All right, we'll give Steve Monstour a start here in the finals here at home. Bevis Ortiz is going to take the mound and bat ninth. He throws the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. Neither team is going to go home tonight with a loss. This is not an elimination game, so we should see some good baseball. In order to win, we're going to have to make no mistakes, man. We got to know where to throw when that ball's hit.
Yeah, and the same thing on the base paths. Almost maybe even be a little conservative on the base paths, but not so conservative that you miss opportunities to score when you can. Again, you're going to want to put as many on the burners as you can early.
Yep.
Get them behind early and keep them behind.
Beavis is going to have to start off pitching, so let's see how he can do right now.
Or right now.
Or now.
There you go. Burner lineup's going to look like this. Villa Dorsey's going to be leading off playing shortstop. Pete Jeterson at third base. Julie McCormick at first. Trejo playing center field. Albright in right field. Elroy action at second base. Ingram in left field. Person catching. And pitching is going to be Leonard Lara. Villa Dorsey, Pete Jeterson, and Julian McCormick will pick up a bat and get ready to face off against Bevis Ortiz with his 4.26 ERA. We're about ready to get this one underway, Tommy.
The three toughest batters right off the bat.
Yes, sir. Via Dorsey, locked in and fit, got good connection versus left-handed pitching. As we said at the top of the game, hitting 435.
And the fans are in for some finals baseball, and the first pitch is in, and we're underway. It's low and away to Dorsey to ball. 1-0 the count to locked in Villa Dorsey. That one's high and inside. Ball 2. Ortiz yet to find the strike zone. 2-0. To a solid contact hitter. He reaches out, fouls that one back. We're at 2-1 now to Villa Dorsey. Bevis Ortiz 3 pitches under his belt. Throwing number 4. Checks on that one and misses high and inside. 3-1 now. You got a hitter's pitch. He's in jeopardy of walking him. The first batter. There's a curveball outside corner in for a strike. 3-2. We got a full count now. So you throw a half a dozen pitches to him. Reaches back, fouls it off the wall. Still 3-2, full count to Villa Dorsey. So far, the Burners doing a good job making him pitch. Checks on at strike 3, high and inside. It took him a little while to get there, but Bevis Ortiz gets his first strikeout. Bevis Ortiz, second in the league in strikeouts this season, right behind his teammate Hurley Bender. Now it's Pete Jeterson's turn. He's hitting 444, the home run, and 4 RBIs. He's in a good spot. Bevis Ortiz jumped the first one. Just comes right at him with a strike on a breaking pitch there, 0-1 the count. Looking good so far. Ortiz on the mound. That one low, he does not chase it. We're even up now 1 apiece. 10th pitch by Bevis Ortiz. Popped up behind the plate. Monstour's going back, but that's going to drift foul behind the net. Souvenir in the second row. Happy fan. 1-2. He's got him in a hole. Can he drop him? Can he? It's a liner to Exteras on the ground. He'll pick it up, make it easy. 1-1 pump throw to first. Drops Dorsey. 2 up, 2 down. That's a good start. Here comes a shortstop. Julian McCormick's done a lot of damage. The outfield's going to fade back deep. He's got 2 home runs in the playoffs. 316 with 5 RBIs. So if Bevis Ortiz can get past him, we're in good shape. He throws that one low and he misses. 1-0 the count to Julian McCormick, the first baseman for the Burners. That one's there for a strike, and now the safety's off. 1 apiece, 2 outs. Top of the first, no score here in Phoenix, Arizona. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a nice inside fastball. 1-2. What's he going to come with here? Swing and a miss, strike 3 outside. That was out and away. Good pitch, Bevis.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the first. Henley Dexteras, Billy LeBlanc, and Sturdy Woodman going to get a first look at Leonard Lara and his 1.0 ERA. Nice start for Ortiz going up against, like you said, the 3 toughest batters. Henley Dexteras on fire and fit, tough out utility player. Hitting .583, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs in the playoffs. The first pitch to Dexteras is inside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Dexteras. That's in it for called strike. 2-1. There's a smash, a line drive in the center field, and Hanley Dexteris will lead off with a clean single to center. So 1 out and no outs. In steps Billy LeBoy.
Nice. Beewolves got a no-hitter so far. One hit. Billy LeBoy's hitting 364 in the playoffs. 1 RBI. Throws over to first. Does not get Dexteris. He wants to keep him on the bag. Dexteris is fast. Pressure up now. First pitch is in the dirt to Billy LeBoy. Collects him high. 1-0. That one's high. 2-0. Good patience by the Beewolves hitters so far. They're not swinging at trash. That one he swings a little early, pulls at third base line, foul. 2-1 the count. There's another liner in the center field. That's going to be another clean single. Dex at second. LeBoy at first. Beewolves too, looking great so far, Pete.
Yes, sir. Runners at first and second, no outs. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, steps in. He's locked in and hitting 444 with 5 RBIs in the playoffs. Lara throws back to second, and Dexteris is back. Again, another throwback. They're trying to keep Dexteris close. They don't want to give up this first run. First pitch to Woodman's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's low ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sturdy Woodman. Runners at first and second with no outs. That one's low ball 3. 3-1. That's ripped foul along the first baseline. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 4, and Sturdy Woodman will take his base. So base is loaded now, and in steps Hammer Longballo.
Oh my gosh, base is loaded with Longballo. Is hitting 400. The pressure's through the roof. The fans are going ape. People jumping up and down in their seats. Hard liner in the left field. That's going to be off the ground, and they're going to get 1 run in on there. The Beewolves score first, Pete. Way to go.
Yes, sir. So Hammer Longballo with a single, 1-0. In steps Buster Biggs. He's neutral and fit, hitting 214 in the playoffs. Bases still loaded with no outs. First pitch to Biggs is inside, ball 1. There's a shot. That's to the second baseman, Elroy Action. He's going to pick it up. Flip it to second, over to first for the double play. The Beewolves will pick up another run, making it 2-0. 2 outs, runner at third base. Freddie Knox steps in.
All right, well, they got 2 and 1, but they still got 2 runs in the first inning, and Knox gets a single, and this game's 3-0. With the one, this is outside, ball 1, 1-0 count. There's a liner left center field. That's going to land in. That's going to be a stand-up double for Freddie Knox, and he gets 3 runs, Beewolves.
Yes, sir. So bottom of the first, it's 3-0. 2 outs, runner at second base. Bertha Banks steps in. She's hitting 250 in the playoffs. Bertha Banks neutral and fit. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high and outside, ball 1. 1-1 now to Bertha Banks. That one's a hard roller to first base. McCormick's going to pick it up, flip it to Lara at first for the 3rd out. But we're heading into the top of the second. Beewolves 3, Burners nothing. Rafael Trejo, Victor Albright, and Elroy Axe going to face off against Bevis Ortiz, who threw 15 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Rafael Trejo, the center fielder, is neutral and fit, known as an RBI man. He's hitting 235 with 2 RBIs in the playoffs. Big sneeze by Bevis Ortiz, who's off to a good start so far. First pitch is hammered into center field for a clean single. So the leadoff batter, Rafael Trejo, with a single to center, and in steps Victor Albright. He's neutral and fit, hitting 278 with 2 RBIs. A lot of speed at first base.
All right.
First pitch to Albright's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw over to first, and Trejo is back. 1 on, no outs. Victor Albright, the burner right fielder, in there. That one's pounded into center field. That's gone. A home run to straightaway center field. Victor Albright has cut the lead to 3-2. 462 feet. That's his first home run and 4th RBI of the playoffs. Elroy Action tense but fit. Still no batting average in the playoffs, but he does have 2 RBIs.
Jeez.
First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Ortiz tense now. There's a shot. That's going to be Bertha Banks. Lays out, gets up, makes the throw, and Elroy Action's thrown out at first. So 1 out, nobody on. In steps Nicholas Ingram, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's hit 250. No home runs, no RBIs so far in the playoffs. Ortiz delivers. In there for a called strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Very quickly, Nicholas Ingram is in the hole 0-2. That one's popped up in the foul territory. That's going to get out of play into the stands. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Ortiz delivering his 24th pitch. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. Still 0-2. A little high on that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are empty in the top of the second. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to pick that up and take it himself. He'll step on first base for the second out. 2 outs, and in steps Bubba Person, the catcher. He's neutral and fit, hitting .308. 2 outs, bases empty in the top of the second. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Person, the burner catcher. There's a roller to Bevis Ortiz. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Woodman for the third out. So the Burners pick up 2. And as we head into the bottom of the second, it's Beewolves 3, Burners 2. Steve Monstour and Bevis Ortiz going to get the first look at Lara. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 1. Lara threw 22 pitches with a walk and given up 4 hits. Steve Monstour's neutral. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's got no batting average yet in the playoffs.
First pitch is high. He pops that one up into center field. That's 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yep. Not a good at bat for Steve Monstour. Bevis Ortiz, the starting pitcher, steps in. He's neutral. He also has no batting average so far this playoffs. Nobody on with 1 out. First pitch to Ortiz is outside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Lara with a big sneeze on the pitcher's mound.
Oh,
swing and a miss by Ortiz. 2-2. There's a roller. The pitcher, Lara's going to pick it up, make the throw to McCormick for the second out. And 2 outs, and in steps Hanley Dexteris.
Come on, Hanley, punch one out of here for a home run. He's hitting 600 in the playoffs. He's got 3 home runs. There it is. Hanley puts him ahead by 2. Way to go, Dexy. Wow, it's like an order. All right, that gets a little something back after that last inning. He hits that one 425 feet. It's his 4th home run and 8th RBI of the playoffs. Way to come through. Dex wants this one, Pete.
Yeah, from your mouth to God's ear, I guess, Tommy.
Yeah.
Billy the Boy favors the high pitches. 1 for 1 with a single. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second. There's a hard smash. That's going to get into center field. A hard hit, ground ball, and Billy LeBlanc will be on base for the 2nd time today.
All right, Beewolves keep that offense going now. Sturdy Woodman, he's got a walk today. He's hitting 444, like you say. Beewolves' offense looks great. They only give up 1 home run thus far. They got to keep that long ball off. That first one's outside, ball 1. Leonard Lara now tense. Throwing his 32nd pitch. It's a floater up high, and thankfully he doesn't swing at it. 2-0 the count. Sturdy Woodman. There he hits one out in the left center field, but that's going to be caught by Trey, who runs over, gets that the 3rd out.
Yeah, it just kind of hung up there. I was hoping it was going to move a little bit quicker into the gap, but Beewolves pick up 1 more, so it's 4-2 as we head into the top of the 3rd. Leonard Lara's first at bat. Villa Dorsey 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitt Jeters hit 0 for 1. Bevis Ortiz at 29 pitches. Number 53.
Hopefully Ortiz could throw a little fewer this inning. He looked great in the first inning. Gave a little something next inning. He's going to start off the 3rd for his 30th pitch. There it is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to Leonard Lara, the pitcher for the Burners. Nobody on base yet. That one's down in the dirt. He does not chase. We're even at 1 apiece. 4-2 Beewolves. In the 3rd, Beewolves really want this championship beat. That one's high and inside, makes it a strike 2, 1-2. Maybe the safety's off now for Lara, who might swing. He gets him on a low corner. Another K for Ortiz. Way to start off the inning. That's going to bring in the dangerous Villa Dorsey, who's 0 for 1 with 417. So the outfield's got to be ready for Dorsey. First pitch misses for a ball. The infield's going to guard the lines, just in case. 35th pitch by Bevis Ortiz. 1-0 the count to number 27. Dorsey, the shortstop for the Burners. Checks on that one, but it's in for a strike. 1 apiece. with 1 out in the top of the third. Beewolves looking good so far. Ortiz looking good. Little roller. Monstro picks it up, whips it to first base. 2 up, 2 down. Looking good. It looks like they do well every other inning. Pitchinson now 0 for 1 on the day. The dangerous Pitt. 4-21 in the playoffs. Can't mess around with him. Bevis Ortiz going to throw his 37th pitch at him. We'll see what happens. Winds up, tosses. Low rate just misses. Ball 1-1 of the count. I'm just going to make him throw him in the box. There it is. Swing and a miss. He gets underneath it. We're even out 1 apiece. Third pitch, hard liner, first base, souvenir, foul ball, 1-2 the count. Can Ortiz get past him with his 40th pitch? Oh, he goes low, but he doesn't chase. Now we're at 2-2-2. He wants to get out as soon as he can. Checks, and that one just misses inside. The outfield's going to fade back just in case. 42nd pitch to Jeterson. It's a hard liner to Bertha Banks as he pick it off the ground. 1 pump throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. Way to go, Beewolves.
All right, so as we head into the bottom of the third, Beewolves 4, Burners 2, Hammer Long Ball 1 for 1, Buster Biggs 0 for 1, and Freddie Knox 1 for 1 with a double. Leonard Lara 33 pitches, giving up a walk and 6 hits.
Now batting,
Hammer Long Ball is locked in and fit 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. 8 RBIs in the playoffs for Hammer Long Ball. Wow. First pitch to Long Ball was low, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1, 2-1. Way inside, ball 3. Ball 4, and he walks Hammer Long Ball on 5 pitches. So the leadoff runner, batter's at first.
Probably the right thing to do, because he was teeing up. Buster Biggs 0 for 1, only 200 in the playoffs. Buster's got to turn things around. Such a great season last season.
Oh,
he pops that 1 up, easy fly ball to center field. Elroy Action goes back, grabs that 1 pitch, 1 out.
Dagnabbit. Okay, so yeah, 1 pitch, 1 out. Hammer Long Ball at first base. In steps Freddie Knox, the second baseman. He's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. Long Ball with about average speed at first base. The catcher with about an average arm, so it's a 1 for 1. First pitch to Freddie Knox is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Oh, that
really?
gets to the inside corner for a called strike. It was also a little high. That one's too high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freddie Knox. There's a comebacker to the pitcher. He's going to go to second and get Long Ball for the force out, but they were unable to turn 2 as Freddie Knox beat it out at first. So with 2 outs, Bertha Banks steps in.
All right, Bertha Banks 0 for 1. Oh, crap. They get him to the rundown.
Freddie Knox could go back and forth, and ultimately Elroy Action is going to put the tag on him for the 3rd out. So Freddie Knox picked off his first base. We're heading into the top of the 4th. Burners 2 runs on 2 hits. The Beewolves 4 runs on 6 hits. Julian McCormick 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Rafael Trejo 1 for 1, and Victor Albright 1 for 1 with a home run. Ortiz
number 21
has thrown 0 for 1. Julian McCormick, the shortstop. Ortiz at 42 pitches. Ortiz delivers outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss by Julian McCormick, and the count is evened up 1-1 now. That one's fouled straight back, and now McCormick is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, the bottom of that just dropped out a little too much. Count evens up at 2-2. Ortiz delivers outside, ball 3. Full count now to Julian McCormick. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, and nobody on. Swing and a miss, and down goes Julian McCormick. 1 out, nobody on. Rafael Trejo, the center fielder's neutral and fit, known as an RBI man. He's 1 for 1 with a single. 1 out, nobody on for Trejo. The first pitch is a swinging bunt that was that rolled foul, so strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rafael Trejo. Good old number 4 for the Burners. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Trejo now dealing from behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Ortiz delivers his. That's a drop 3rd strike, and Monstoro make the throw to Woodman at first base for the out. So 2 outs. Nobody on. Victor Albright, the right fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1-for-1 with a home run and 2 RBIs today. Ortiz delivers. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike to Victor Albright. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Beewolves 4. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Albright. Behind in the count 1-2. Beewolves 4. Burners 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Victor Albright. Bevis Ortiz seems to be firing up the afterburners here in the 4th. So as we head into the bottom of the 4th, it's Beewolves 4, Burners 2. Bertha Banks 0-for-1. Steve Munster 0-for-1, and Bevis Ortiz 0-for-1. Lara at 43 pitches with 2 walks, giving up 6 hits. Like to see this part of the lineup get going here. Bertha Banks neutral and fit 0-for-1 today. Come on, Bertha.
Yeah, Bertha. Come on, Bertha. 44th pitch, hit right past the mound into center field. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Way to go, Beewolves. Man, the offense looking great tonight, Pete. What a night.
Yeah, Lara is serving up some good pitches here. So Steve Monster, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0-for-1 today, though. 1 on with no outs. First pitch is high to Monster. Ball 1. Ooh, that comes back in. Curves in for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a smash. That's going to be caught out in center field by Trejo. Bertha Banks is going to have to get back to first. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps the pitcher, Bevis Ortiz. He's 0-for-1 today.
Well, I'm kind of surprised. He caught all that. I guess it was a liner. 1 out, 1 on first. That one high in there, but it's for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch is low to right, strike 2. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. 50th pitch by Lara is inside. Good patience. Now 1-2 the count. To Bevis. Swinging with strike 3, and he gets him on the K.
Wanted to take some pitches there. Just, 2 outs, runner at first base. Hanley Dexteris is on fire and fit. 2-for-2, a home run, a single, and an RBI. 1 on with 2 outs. Bertha Banks at first base. First pitch to Dexteris is inside. Ball 1. Ooh, that one catches the lower edge of the strike zone for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Hanley Dexteris. There's a smash. That's going to get into left field, and Ingram is going to make the catch at the wall for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. Beewolves 4, Burners 2, Elroy Action 0-for-1, Nicholas Ingram 0-for-1, and Hubbub Person 0-for-1. Ortiz at 56 pitches with 6 strikeouts and only giving up 2 hits.
Beewolves got to be careful. They're only 2 runs up. Elroy's 0-for-1 on the day, but Tense not having a good playoffs. He's yet to get on base, but he's got 2 RBIs somehow. Real good contact hitter. Hard liner. Freddie Knox dives, can't get it. Could this be it? Billy Boyk's going to throw, and he finally gets his first single. Elroy actually standing on first base with 1 pitch, 1 hit. Now it's Nicholas Ingram. We're looking for that double play ball. The ground. He got a lot of speed at first base in Elroy Action. Ingram takes the first pitch of the first strike. 0 on the count. Ortiz closing in on 60 pitches. 59th pitch is outside court, strike 2. 60's his next one. Is Elroy going to run? Hard liner to Dexteris. Is going to toss the second over to first. They get the double play, just as ordered, Pete. Wow, good playoff defense by a fast runner on his way to second, too. Hubbard Person now for 1 of the day. Beewolves just need 1 more. Bevis Ortiz locked in. They want to get out of this with no more scoring. Fans standing on their feet. Swinging a miss, strike 1 in that first one. A lot of Burners fans have made their way out here. Of course, it's the finals. Outside quarter, strike 2, 0-2. Bevis Ortiz got him in a hole. Could he shut him down? The fans are leaning forward. Popped up in the left field, waving that off Buster Biggs. He's going to make that grab and end the side.
All right, so as we head into the bottom of the 5th, it's still 4-2 Beewolves. Billy LeBoy 2-for-2. Sturdy Woodman 0-for-1 with a walk, and Hammer Long Ball 1-for-1 with a walk. Lara at 55 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 walks and 7 hits. His ERA's jumped up to a 3.46. Billy LeBoy neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. He's 2-for-2 with 2 singles.
We're halfway through this game, and so far it's pretty good. Beewolves 4-2 lead. First pitch is high, right in there for strike. 0-1 the count. That one's low in the dirt. 1 apiece. Good patience. Leonard Lara closing in on 60 pitches. There's one right past under his armpit in his center field. Trejo picks up this new a single by LeBlanc. What a great year he's having.
Yeah, so far good playoffs. He's 3 for 3. Sturdy Woodman neutral and fit, 0 for 1 with a walk. Billy LeBoink at first base does not have a lot of speed, not a steal threat at all. First pitch to Woodman's in there for a called strike, strike one. You need a good hit to get LeBoink around the bases. That one's outside, ball one, 1-1. Oh, that catches the inside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sturdy Woodman. Oh, that curves back in and catches the outside corner for a called strike 3.
Nice pitch.
Down goes Sturdy Woodman.
Nice pitch by Lara there. Longbalo's 1 for 1. He's got 2 home runs, looking for 3. Fans cheering him on. Can he do it? Outside corner, strike 1. It was low. It was good pitch selection again there by Lara. Throwing a 64th pitch high. He does not swing. We're now 1 apiece. There's a hard liner past the mound, and Longbalo's doing what he can since we got him. The boy's going to slide in there. Runs at first and second now.
Yeah, he'd like to hit a long one, but they're just not giving him a good shot. Buster Biggs 10th, but Fitty's 0 for 2 today. Runners at first and second with only 1 out. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, takes the first pitch for a call for a ball 1. That one's lifted into left field. The left fielder's there, calling everybody off. Ingram makes the catch for the second out. So 2 outs and runners at first and second. In steps Freddie Knox.
Freddie Knox 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. He's got runners at first and second base. Crowd cheering him on. They're hoping for a 5th run here somewhere. Ooh, swings early, fouls at third base line. 0-1 the count. Pressure up now. There's a hard liner to center field. A deep fly ball. It's going back to the wall. Caught by Trejo at the fence.
All right, well, we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It's still 4-2 Beewolves. Leonard Lara 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Villa Dorsey 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Pitch Peterson 0 for 2. Ortiz at 63 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Leonard Lara is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. No batting average so far these playoffs.
Number 45.
That's going to be the end of Leonard Lara. So they're going to pull Leonard Lara here. They're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Kingsley Savage, the shortstop, will pinch hit for Lara. He's batting 125 in the playoffs, no home runs, 1 RBI. He is tense but fit. He's got good power, but he has less than average contact at home plate and no speed on the base path. So Kingsley Savage pinch hitting for Leonard Lara. Bevis Ortiz delivers in there for called strike, strike 1. Ortiz is locked in right now. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Kingsley Savage finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and that one just falls out just a little bit too much for the ump's liking, so he's going to call that one a ball. Ball 1. That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and down goes Kingsley Savage. Down goes Kingsley Savage. 1 out, and in steps the dangerous Villa Dorsey. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. First pitch is in there for a called strike to Villa Dorsey. That catches the low outside corner. That one's a little high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Villa Dorsey. Bases empty in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Dorsey wanted to get all of that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ortiz delivers, and Dorsey gets enough to push that foul along the third baseline. So he'll get another pitch. 1-2. There's a roller. Freddie Knox is coming up on that. He's going to take it and throw it to Sturdy Woodman and just get Villa Dorsey, who's 0 for 3 today. Pitch Peterson steps in at third baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's also 0 for 2 today. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 6th. Beewolves holding on to that 4-2 lead. First pitch to Jeterson's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Pitch Peterson finds himself in the hole. 0-2. Ortiz delivers, and there's a roller that's going to actually get up into the center field for a clean single. So Pitch Peterson with a 2-out single, and in steps Julian McCormick, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to McCormick is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch Peterson with a little bit of speed over at first. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 quick balls to Julian McCormick. Throw over to first, and Jeterson is back. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs to Julian McCormick. There's a roller foul along the third base line. 2-1 now. Ortiz delivering his 79th pitch. in there for called strike, and that'll even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
No,
that was pounded into
get it.
right field, and that's
Crap.
over the wall
Tie
into
game.
the right field bleachers. 384 feet. Julian McCormick's 3rd home run and 7th RBI of the season, and the score is tied 4-4. Rafael Trejo, the center fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single.
Oh, can't stop the freaking long ball. Even though we know that's what we have to do.
First pitch to Trejo is low. It's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Oh, he anticipated that one, but it was high, so he let it go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, yeah. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ortiz at 83 pitches. Oh, he anticipated that one, but it's outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on in the top of the 6th. Allen's low ball 3. Full count now to Trejo. 3-2.
How does he anticipate everything?
That's going to come off the wall. Long ball goes back there. He's going to pick it up, throw it in. They're going to hold Trejo to a long double into right center field. And in steps Victor Albright. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a home run. 2 RBIs.
He anticipated 3 pitches off that last.
There's a roller, and that's going to be Hanley upstairs. He's going to pick it up, make the throw for the 3rd out. And we're going to get out of here. So Kingsley Savage, the pitcher, will be pulled. They're going to bring in Elijah Brown. Elijah Brown, the relief pitcher, he's got a 3.38 ERA, a .75 whip, and 5 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average velocity, a little bit better than average junk, and less than average accuracy. He's fully rested. He's a composed pitcher. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So as we head into the bottom of the 6th, Bertha Banks 1 for 2, Steve Monster 0 for 2, and Bevis Ortiz 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Elijah Brown taking the bump with his 3.38 ERA. It's a tight one, Tommy. It's a tight one.
They got to stop that long ball. That's the only thing that's going to beat them, you know?
Yeah. Bertha Banks neutral fit 1 for 2 with a single today. First pitch from Frown is in there for a called strike. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bertha Banks. That one's low ball 2, 2-1. That one's low as well, 3-1. Frown, though, known as a composed pitcher around the league, and Bertha Banks is able to get a hold of that one and rip it foul out of play. Oh, that catches the low side of the strike zone for a called 3rd strike.
Well, I thought that was a little low. Steve Monster 0 for 2 today. First one misses inside, ball 1. Good patient. Pressure way up. Beewolves hoping to get back in this. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 3-1 apiece. Low and outside. Good patience. 2-1 the count. Little roller past the mound. Action. Picks up second base. 1 pump. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And in steps Bevis Ortiz, the starting pitcher. He's neutral and fit, but he's 0 for 2 today. Nobody on with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Frown is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ortiz in the hole. He gets a hold of that one, fouls it straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's lifted, but foul along the first baseline. Ortiz getting Frown to throw some pitches. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and down goes Bevis Ortiz. So we're going to head into the top of the 7th. Burners, 4 runs on 6 hits. Beewolves, 4 runs on 9 hits. Elroy Action, 1 for 2. Nicholas Ingram, 0 for 2. And how about Person, 0 for 2. Ortiz at 87 pitches with 7 strikeouts and 6 hits.
Now batting, the second baseman, Elroy Action.
Elroy Action 1 for 2 with a single. His first single of the playoffs. He's 0-5-6. 2 RBI, still a little tense. Bevis Ortiz closing in on 90 pitches. First pitch misses outside, ball 1-1 on the count. Pressure way up now at the top of the 7th. It's a tie ball game. This can go anywhere. 2 quick balls. 2-0. 90th pitch coming up by Ortiz here, whose ERA is rested now to 5.11. This is high on that one, ball 3. Having a hard time dialing it in. 3-0 the count. Finally gets a strike outside there. 3-1 hitter's pitch to number 23 for the Burners. Gets another strike in there. Strike 2. 3-2 full count. Bevis Ortiz coming at him now. Fans cheering him on. Our liner to Sturdy Woodman, who reaches out and grabs that one. Otherwise, there's going to be extra bases. The first baseline. Here's Nicholas Ingram now, 0 for 2. Looking a little tense, but fit one out. Pressure still way up. Top of the 7th tie ball game. Hard liner, and that's going to go foul. First base line. 0-1 the count. 95th pitch by Ortiz. That's a hard little smash past the mound into center field. That's going to be a clean single. And he's on base, and his mojo going up. Now the pressure through the roof. Here comes the catcher, Hubbard Person, for 2. Tense. Oh, they're going to sit him. All right, they're going to be in Theodore Stiffner, who's a power hitter and fast runner as well. So that's a better move for them. Stiffner pinch hitting. Beewolves need a double play. Bevis Ortiz losing some velocity here, late game, top of the 7th. Looking for the right pitch. Swinging him at strike 1 on that 1-0-1 the count. He's got a faster than average run at first base. Fouls that one back off the wall. 0-2. This is the dangerous spot. Swinging him at strike 3. All right, Bevis Ortiz hits a K against Stiffner. Sits him down. Elijah Frown now. The relief pitcher, pressure way up. Not a good hitter. Bevis Ortiz closing in on 100 pitches, but I think he could drop one more batter. He's losing velocity and accuracy, but he's got his junk. First one's in there for strike, 0-1 the count. 100th pitch coming up right here. Little liner right to Woodman's glove. All right, way to get out of that, Beewolves.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. Still knotted up at 4-4. Hanley Dexter's 2 for 3 with a home run. Billy LeBoyne 3 for 3. And Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Frown through 15 pitches with 2 strikeouts in his half of the 6th inning. Hanley Dexter's is on fire and fit. 2 for 3, a home run, a single, and an RBI.
Now in the game, number 24.
Theodore Stiffner's going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in Fred Cook, the catcher. He's got no errors. He's got a 200 batting average and no home runs. He's neutral and fit. He's got poor speed, poor fielding, and a poor arm, but he does have power versus right-handed pitching. So this may open up some offensive opportunities on the base paths for the Beewolves.
It may, as long as they don't get caught in a rundown. First pitch is inside, 1-0 the count. Second one makes the outside corner. Good bend there. 1 apiece now to Hanley Dex. Whoa, he has to back out of the way of that one. 2-1 now. And then he comes high, misses ball 3. Good patience, Dex. 3-1, hitter's pitch now. Oh, and he gets there too far inside, and he walks Hanley Dexter. Probably not a bad move.
Billy Dex. Billy LeBoy exhibit neutral and fit. Favors the high pitch. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. His batting average is up to 500. There's a shot that's going right to Villa Dorsey. He's going to flip that to second and over to first for a double play. So 2 outs, base is empty now, and in steps Sturdy Woodman, who's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Come on, Sturdy, get on the base. Beewolves need more runs. They got so many to start, nothing later. Hey, Sturdy goes deep on that one. It's going back deep. It's caught at the freaking track by Trejo.
That kills me. Okay, so we're going into the top of the 8th. It's still 4-4. Villa Dorsey 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Pitch Peterson 1 for 3, and Julian McCormick 1 for 3 with a homer and 2 strikeouts. Ortiz at 100 pitches with 8 strikeouts. Villa Dorsey is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 though today. Ortiz may be ending his day here in the top of the 8th. We'll see what the Beewolves figure on doing here.
Now pitching, Benson Rushmore.
Bevis Ortiz going to take a seat, and in steps Benson Rushmore. Benson Rushmore, the relief pitcher's got no ERA. He's got a .5 whip and 3 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity, a little bit less than average junk, and a little poor accuracy. He's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So here in the top of the 8th inning, the score tied 4-4. And the first pitch is a ground ball to Bertha Banks. She'll pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the first out. 1 out. And in steps Pitch Peterson, the third baseman. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single today. Benson Rushmore, 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the 8th. First pitch is outside. Ball 1 to Pitch Peterson. That one's a low ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. To the burner third baseman. That's an called strike. 2 balls and a strike to Pitch Peterson. Rushmore delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. Rushmore going to deliver his 6th pitch right here. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Pitch Eaterson.
Now batting.
2 outs, nobody on. Julian McCormick, the shortstop,
21.
sits in. He's neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs today. Score tie 4-4 in the top of the 8th. First pitch to McCormick is low, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs to Julian McCormick. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He was fooled completely on that pitch by Rushmore. There's a roller. Bertha Banks is going to charge it, pick it up barehanded, make the throw, and get Julian McCormick at first base for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. Still score tied 4-4. Hammerlong Ballo 2 for 2 with a walk. Buster Biggs 0 for 3, and Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a double. Elijah Frown throwing 22 pitches with 2 strikeouts and giving up a walk. His ERA's at 193. Hammerlong Ballo locked in and fit 2 for 2. 2 singles, a walk, and an RBI. Come on, Hammer. First pitch to Lomballo's inside, ball 1. Inside again, ball 2. 2 straight balls to Lomballo. That's inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Hammerlong Ballo. That's in there for a called strike, 3-1. There's a shot. That's going to straightaway center field. That's going to be out of here. Lomballo. All right. Doing what he does. He's been wanting to get a hold of one. Traveled 475 feet to straightaway center field. It's his 3rd home run and 9th RBI of the playoffs. And the Beewolves have taken a 5-4 lead. Buster Biggs, the left fielder's 10th, but Fitty's 0 for 3 today, hitting 176.
Yeah, and they're good. Yeah, good job pulling them out. Yeah, that was a mistake by Frown. You don't throw a pitch like that to Hammerlong Ballo. I mean, you can go in the strike zone, but you can't throw it, midpoint down the middle. They're gonna. Looks like the skipper's gonna wave in Buster Biggs, who's having just a horrible night and a poor playoffs. And they're going to go with Poke Foster, who normally plays right field. He's a good contact hitter for the pinch hit. I don't know if he'll play left or if they'll switch to someone else. But anyway, Poke's known mostly for his contact, better than average. So Poke no average yet in the playoffs. Hoping to get him on here. Pressure up. Poke struck out to end the last playoff series. He gets a liner on the ground. That's to action. Picks it up, 1 pump throw to first. 1 out though, just 1 out.
Yeah. Frown looked like he was bringing that back in. Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI, and Poke thought he was going to be able to get a hold of it, but not so much. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Freddie Knox is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Freddie Knox. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls in the strike. That one's lifted. That's going to be foul along the 3rd baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's lifted into left field, and it's going to get caught on the 1 foot outside the foul line. So 2 outs. Bertha Banks.
Bertha Banks, 1 for 3, single, 263. Fans cheer her on. They want her to go 2 for 4. That one misses inside, ball 1. Good patience. Should I get the pitch count up? 35th pitch by Frown. Hard hit to left center field. It's going back. I think it's gone, Pete. Bertha Banks has gone yard. Yay, Bertha! We haven't seen that from our 3rd basewoman in a long time. She hit that 436 feet. It's her first home run and first RBI of the playoffs. So what a timely home run it is, Pete. Way to put the Beewolves ahead by 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Steve Munster, the catcher's neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Beewolves 6, Burners 4. First pitch to Monsteur's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Monster. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field. That's going to be all the way back to the wall. Steve Monsteur's coming around first. He's going to pull into second with a double. And Steve Monsteur's a hitter.
Way to go, Stevie. Yeah, way to get a hold of that one. Now, an outfield single here would bring him in. He's a fast runner. And up comes Benson Rushmore, the pitcher. Oh, really? I guess.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. We're going to be going into the 9th inning with a 2-run lead. Do you want to try and go?
We can go with the closer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could pinch. We could pinch Rushmore. Bring in who else you got out there?
Well, right now you've got Magic Moore, he's got the ability. He is tense, but he's got an ability of better connection versus left-handed pitching.
Yeah, let's go with Magic. Let's give him a shot. Hopefully he could get rid of his tension with a good hit. Outfield single.
Or we could go with Slamis, who's got better overall averages.
Yeah. I mean, I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna go Slamis.
All right, they're gonna pull Rushmore at this point. He had a great inning. He pitched. Beals got a 2-run lead, like Pete said. They're gonna bring in Ham Slamis. Hope for a long ball. Ham's known mostly for his power. He's got good contact and fair speed. He's only got a 100 average in the season thus far. With the pressure way up, they're hoping Hammy can add to this score. Checks in the first one, but it's in there for strike on the count. That's okay. 41st pitch outside. We're even down one apiece. Slamis a good patient hitter with good power, like we said. That one's outside. He's not chasing. All right, 2-1 the count. Fast forward second base. There's his pitch, but that's popped up. It's going to be an easy floater in right field. Bill Dorsey's going to grab that one.
Took something off of that, and Slamis got around too quick on it. So, okay, we're heading into the top of the ninth. And we're going to bring in Thunder.
Macy York. They're going to bring in Macy York. She's got a 4.50 ERA in the playoffs, a 1.0 whip, 5 Ks. Known mostly for her velocity, but she's almost just as accurate. She's got fair junk, and she's well rested. She throws the forefinger, the slider, the curveball, and she's going to hope to close things out here home with a Beewolves win, Pete.
Yes, sir. Beewolves 6 runs on 12 hits. Burners 4 runs on 7 hits. Rafael Trejo 2 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Victor Albright 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Elroy Action 1 for 3. Macy York with that 4.5 ERA coming in to close it down.
All right, now at left field we got Poke Foster playing left field. Is he a left fielder? No, is his secondary position?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got a good power and contact hitter who's playing well today. First pitch misses outside. 1-0 the count. Pressure up now, top of the ninth. He fouls that one back off. We're even at 1 apiece. The Burners need 2 runs to tie this up. Beewolves in a good spot as long as York can close this out like she tried. There's a hard liner on the ground to Knox. He's going to pick it up and make a 1 pump easy throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. The Beewolves are 2 away from inking their first final victory. But they got to get past Victor Albright, who was 1 for 3 with a home run and something else. He's having a great day. He's a good power hitter. First pitch, breaking pitch makes it there for a strike. Outfield's going to go deep where they belong. 5th pitch by Macy York. She is not afraid. Breaking pitch fouls it back off the wall. She's got him in the hole. 0-2. Could she get him to chase? He does. She does. Low inside. He swings and misses. Another K. There's a K for her. Now she just has Elroy Action. The 10th second baseman. 1 for 3 with a single. And fans on their feet cheering. They're hoping for a win at home here. They just got to get past the 10th batter. That rising fastball makes it in for strike and 1 the count. To number 23, second baseman for the Burners. Swing and miss, strike 2, 0-2. She's got him in a hole. She looks great. Can she close? She can. Swing and miss, strike 3. And the Beewolves get the win. Way to go, Macy York. Holy cats, Pete. What a victory. What a victory.
That was a good one.
Oh,
that was a good one.
Oh, man. What a
celebratory gulp over here.
Oh, I gotta go take a shower. Holy cow. Wow, what a win. Let's see. So the Beewolves, man, they come out showing they wanted it. They scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first. To say they're going to own this thing. Unfortunately, the Burners said they're here to play 2. This is the finals. They scored 2 in the second, get within 1. Beewolves aren't done. They had another in the second, make it 4-2. Things sit there for a while. And again, the 6th inning, it's a second 2-run homer that the Beewolves give up. And that brings it to even. Things lay out until the bottom of the 8th when the Beewolves put up those runs right when they need them, and then Macy York slams the trap shut, and the Burners get 4 runs on 7 hits. The Beewolves 6 runs on 12 hits, and with that victory, we are 1 win away
from the
title. But we got possibly 2 games to play. The Burners come out. Bill Dorsey goes over for 4. So the Beewolves do there. They got Pitt Jeterson 1 for 4, so that was good work with a strikeout. Bill Dorsey also struck out. McCormick, they held him 1-4. That's good. I mean, he gets a home run, a 2-run home run, but they held him back. Again, they got to clamp down. If they could not throw the home run pitches, they will win this series. They gave up 2 today. Trejo goes 2 for 4. That was a big day for him. Gets a strikeout. Victor Albright 1 for 4. Again, a home run, a 2-run home run, 2 home runs. they nip that in the bud. Like I said, I know I'm a broken record. Elroy Action 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Nicholas Ingstrom 1 for 3. Person goes 0 for 2. Stiffner 0 for 1 as a sub. Cook comes in as a sub, doesn't see time. Lara 0 for 1. Savage a sub 0 for 1. Frown 0 for 1 a sub.
I like that Rafael Trejo was the only burner to have multiple hits in the game.
Yeah.
Nobody else had more than one hit. Over there for the Beewolves, you had Hanley Dexteris. He goes 2 for 3. He scored 2 runs. He hit a home run, got an RBI, and a walk. Billy LeBoint goes 3 for 4, scores a run. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 3, but he did score a run. He walked once and he struck out once. Hammerlong Ballo 3 for 3, scored a run, hit a home run. He had 2 RBIs and he walked once. Buster Biggs 0 for 3, again, just struggling.
Yeah.
Hoke Foster 0 for 1. Freddie Knox 1 for 4 with an RBI, although that one was a double.
Yeah.
And contributed to that 3-run inning. So, but yeah, he, again, still not really hitting very well.
Yeah.
Bertha Banks 2 for 4, scored a run, hit a home run, 1 RBI, struck out once, but nice to see her get on the board.
Yeah.
Steve Monstour 1 for 4. Bevis Ortiz 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Rushmore did not get an official at bat. Ham Slamus 0 for 1 in a pinch hitting role. He's hitting a paltry .091. I would like to see him starting a little bit more, although, to be honest with you, it's probably going to take him a game or 2 just to get his stroke back.
Yeah.
Macy York, no official at bat, so.
Yeah. Well, for pitching, Leonard Lara comes in, goes 5 innings, gives up 9 hits. Not a bad performance. Gives up 4 earned runs, though. Walks 2 batters, gets 2 strikeouts, gives up a home run. His ERA is at a respectable 3.21 in the playoffs. He's 1-0. Elijah Frown comes in, gets the loss. Throws 3 innings, gives up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Walks a batter, gets 2 Ks, gives up 2 home runs. So the Beewolves out home run him 3-2. His ERA climbs to 4.76. He's now 0-1 in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. And over there for the Beewolves, Bevis Ortiz will get a no decision. Pitched 7 innings, though. Gave up 7 hits, 4 earned runs. He K'd 8. Did give up those 2 home runs. He'll finish with a 4.72 ERA. Benson Rushmore will earn the win. He pitched an inning. He gave up nothing. Racked up 1 strikeout. He leaves with a 0 ERA. And a record of 1-0. Macy York will get the save.
Yes.
She pitched an inning. She gave up nothing, but she did tally 2 strikeouts. She brings her ERA down to a 3.0, and her record will improve to no wins, no losses, but 1 save.
Yeah, 2 strikeouts and 3 batters, and the save.
Yeah.
What a show.
3 stars of the game. The first star, the A-, a right fielder, Hammer, long ballo, back where he belongs on the 3 stars of the game. He went 3 for 3, a home run, 2 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Yeah, I've never seen someone hit the stars of the game so consistently as Hammer. He's probably the best pickup we've ever made, and I wasn't expecting that. And I was thinking, well, maybe we get some hitting production out of him, but he's lights out. He's just crazy every time.
Yeah, he's been playing crazy. Yeah, definitely a great. That makes me hope that he's going to stick around for at least 1 more season. It'd be a nice season if we could keep him on board.
Oh, man, yeah. Speaking of crazy, the second star of the game is our star shortstop, number 2, Hanley Dexteris. The best season of his career, maybe the best playoffs of his career. He goes 2 for 3 tonight, gets a home run, an RBI, 2 runs. On command gets a home run. Like, Hanley, we need a home run here. You want to put us up ahead 1? Sure thing. Sure thing, coach.
Third star of the game, the B ranked, and it's good to see her up here. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, good old number 16. She went 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI, and she scored a run. So, way to go, Bertha.
Yeah.
Tommy G had 4 hits tonight, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He struck out 5 for a contribution of 53%. Pete J with 8 hits, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 1 great catch, 6 strikeouts, and a contribution of 57%.
Nicely done, partner.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow. Post-game show. Wow, that is what the Beewolves needed. There's a couple nail-biter moments there where, they knew they came into this, if they could just not give up the long ball, they got this, and they gave up the long ball twice. And that put the Burners right in there, neck and neck, and they had to fight back. I mean, they got the offense. All game, they got 6 runs. They played well offensively against the Burners. Thankfully, because of those two run home runs, were able to eke out that win, and now they got the burners' backs against the wall. We need to win one of the next two to be the champs.
Yeah, that's true. They're going up against Jonas Jacobson in the next game. He's a 1-0 record with a 1.59 ERA, so it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination.
No. Look again at the detail bracket. Yeah, they got Jacobson, Japani. So Levon's on the docket for that final game. The Beewolves would really like to sweep this series and win the championship in Hawaii at Shaka Sports Turf. Because if we come home, then we got some stuff to think about. They would be putting their starter against our four-story. We may have to look to pull Bender, and I don't even know if he's fully rested for that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like I say, he would be coming in a game early, so I don't know how he would do. But yeah, I would definitely, especially after what we saw from Deshaun Levon in the second game against the Gold Coats, which we gave up double digits. I would probably err on the side of bringing in Hurley Bender, who's just a much better pitcher. As a matter of fact, I want to take a look at his career stats in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what he did in the playoffs here. Hurley Bender, career, and if we go right trigger. So in the playoffs, he's 2 wins, 3 losses, an ERA of 2.91. Given up 16 runs, 14 of them earned, but he's racked up 46 strikeouts in the 3 seasons he's been with the Beewolves.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm looking at, okay. Oh, view career. Okay, I see what's down. Okay, so now I have to look at Hurley Bender. View career. I see what you're saying there. Okay.
Yeah, and this is the best season he's had. Last season, he had a 3.15. That's his batting average. His ERA last season in the playoffs, he only pitched 1 game. It was a 4.38.
Yeah, he's done well. Now let's take since we're here, look at Frangipani career.
Let's do that.
Playoffs. She was 0-0 in that first one, gave it an ERA of a 6. Last season she was 1-0. This season 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA. She's given up 1 run. She's pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, 2 hits. 2 hits in 7 innings. So she's riding the wave, the 24-year-old. She's the one who could win this championship in a sweep in Hawaii, Pete. I see it in her face.
Well, look at her second season. She only pitched 1 game in the playoffs the second season. She was 1-0 with a 0 ERA.
Yeah.
Gave up no runs. She pitched 1 game appearance. She pitched 6th and a 3rd, only gave up 5 hits.
Yeah.
Racked up 6 strikeouts. So I'm hoping that Fran's going to be able to close this out.
Yeah, me too. Ooh.
Copycat.
Yeah, all right, so, well, that's, wow, that's big. All right, so that's a huge relief. But
you look at the top 10 current season leaders for the playoffs. Number 1, Hurley Bender. Number 3, Hanley Dexteris. Number 5, Hammer Longbalo. Number 8, Bevis Ortiz.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, I'm going to roll the credits here. But, yeah, so, geez, our backs aren't against the wall. We don't have to win this next one, but we really want to win it because we don't want to have to win that last one.
Yeah, we don't. We definitely do not want to let the Burners get any wind in their sails. The last thing you want to do is have to face them in a must-win situation.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna fly on out to Hawaii. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying congratulations, Beewolves, and get out of here.